First of all, it is certain now. We had a Ukrainian drone, part of a set of 4 Ukrainian drones that lost control, loaded with explosives. But we must say very clearly, Ukraine is the country being aggressed. For any kind of events that occur, the responsible party is Russia. Because Russia is the aggressor country in this war, and Ukraine defends itself as best as it can. There was a speculation that these drones, all 4 of them, were tracking a vessel from Russia's Phantom Fleet that came to unload oil at Romania. It is not a vessel from the Phantom Fleet. It is a vessel that has been doing this kind of commercial route between the Russian port of Novorossiysk, which Kazakhstan uses for the export of oil, and Romania. So as I said, it is not defined by the European Union or the United States in the sanctions list, and I have traveled this route a few times. And of course the investigation about what happened and how these drones ended up near the port of Constanta, an answer to this question we will probably have within a period of 7 to 10 days from now, after gathering other types of information. A few weeks ago, the Romanian naval forces participated in a NATO exercise dedicated precisely to this type of threat. So we are in the process of adapting to a new technology. I remind you that the week starting on June 10th, at Romania's request, there will be a session within NATO dedicated to the Black Sea, in which we will discuss together with our allies the overall context of the Black Sea, these new threats at the Black Sea level, as well as the threats coming from aerial drones. Well, first of all, the various images we have all seen do not have a factual basis. Yes, so any route you see drawn is not confirmed by reality. That's why I said we need 7 to 10 days to come with the complete information. So we do not have information on how those drones got there. And the Ukrainians did not tell us if the Russians took control of the drones or just jammed them. I return to the question. We don't have it. Of course, there is some information with a degree of probability, but at this moment, I don't want to advance any hypotheses. What I can say is that those images we all saw, either on television or on social media, need factual confirmation, and it will be done. I would like to ask you if you have spoken with President Zelensky. No, but we will. Part of the discussion we had inside was about elements of a protocol that would work in situations like this. No. According to international law, if and it has no connection whatsoever with our bilateral relationship with Ukraine and the agreements we signed 2 months ago, or whenever it was, under international law, if 2 countries are at war and a third country fires into the war territory, it becomes a co-belligerent. That is why we are not firing towards Ukraine. This is one of the reasons. Acele imagini pe care le-am văzut cu toții, fie pe televizoare, fie pe rețele sociale.